Hello everyone, I am Leandro and this is mathematics. Okay, so ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay quadratic equations. Tuturuan ko kayo paano mag-solve, paano mag-graph, paano lahat ang tungkol sa quadratic equations. So let's get started. So magsisimula tayo ngayon sa definition ng quadratic equation. Okay? So ang definition ng quadratic equation is that a quadratic equation in one variable is a mathematical sentence. Okay? So, guhitan natin in one variable and is a mathematical sentence of degree 2 that can be written in the standard form ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0 where a, b, and c are real numbers. So, these are numbers. These are real numbers. So this one, and this one are real numbers. And A cannot be 0. Okay. So of course, B and C can be 0. But A cannot be 0. Why? Bakit? Okay. So, if we are going to answer that, babalik tayo sa definition ng quadratic equation. So, equation in one variable. So, paano nasabing itong equation na to is in one variable? Iisang variable lang po ang ginamit natin, x lang, okay? Can be, dalawa sila sa tingin nyo, pero ang count po niyan ay iisa lang, kasi hindi naman sila magkaiba. Okay, x pa rin, x ito, x yan. So, in one variable siya. Pero hindi na siya in one variable kapag x yan, y yan. Two variables na yan. So, dahil pareha sila, one variable lang yan. And, of degree 2. So, dapat, the highest degree that we can have here is 2. Giving us x squared or any kind of letter. Pwede mong gamitin. As long as na kung gagamitin mo siya, dapat parehas lang. Kasi para masatisfy natin yung in one variable, at dapat ang highest degree natin ay 2. To call that a quadratic equation. Ngayon, sasagutin natin, bakit a cannot be 0? Okay, now imagine, pwedeng yung B and C pwedeng maging 0 yan. Okay? Kasi let's say for example, substitute natin yung 0 doon sa B. So maging 0 yan. 0 times x, this will become 0. Pero meron ka pang variable na x doon. May one variable ka pa rin. And still, your highest degree is 2. Kahit maging 0 yan. Ganon din yung C. You substitute 0 to C. Okay? Magiging 0 yan. But still you have your variable, in one variable ka pa rin, and still have the degree 2. Okay, your highest degree 2. So, pwede pa rin maging quadratic equation. Now, hindi pwede lang siya maging quadratic equation kapag yung a mo magiging equal to 0. Just imagine, is you substitute 0 to this constant, no, a. Gawin mong constant mo 0. So, 0 times x squared, this will become 0. Okay? Pag naging 0 yan, hindi mo na masasatisfy. Mayroon ka pang one variable doon, but the problem is, dahil naging 0 to, yung highest degree mo, hindi na magiging 2 kasi magiging 0 yan. So, maiiwanan ka lang ng bx plus c is equals to 0. Ang equation mo na lang nun ay linear. Okay? Hindi na siya quadratic. Next is, let's get into the example. My first example is 2x squared plus 6x minus 3. Now the question is this a quadratic equation in the first place? Kanina we are told that a quadratic equation can be written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. We can write a quadratic equation in this form. Now the question is this equation a quadratic equation, and is this written in the standard form? So let's deal with the first question. First, is this a quadratic equation in the first place? Okay, identify natin. One variable lang ba siya? Okay, parehas x. Therefore, one variable lang din. And then our highest degree is 2. Therefore, we can say that this one is a quadratic equation. Okay, the question is this written in the standard form? Okay, check natin. Para malaman natin kung yan ay naka-standard form, dapat ma-identify natin yung A, B, and C dito sa equation na to. Okay, para ma-compare natin siya dito. paano daw natin malalaman kung ano ang A, ano ang B, ano ang C dito sa equation na to? Okay. So, itong standard form na binigay sa atin ng libro, ito yung magiging basehan natin. Paano gagawin? Yung A daw ay yung constant na laging kasama ni x squared. So, ang kasama ng x squared dito sa equation na to ay si 2. Therefore, your A is 2. Kasama niya si x squared. Okay? Kasama niya si x squared. Okay. So, how are we going to identify B from our equation? Okay, simple lang daw yun. So, yung B daw ay yung constant na laging kasama ni variable x. X ha, hindi x squared. So, dito sa equation na to, ito yung constant na kasama ni x. Therefore, ito yung B. So, our B is 6. And yung C daw natin is the constant na walang kasama na variable. So, dito sa ating example, negative 3. Now, if we're going to compare this equation doon sa standard form na binigay natin kanina, we can say that this is ax squared, sulat natin, this is our A, and this is our B, and this is our C. So, from this, makikita natin ax squared plus bx minus c. Actually, ito pwedeng maging negative positive yan as long as we are going to follow the order. Ax squared, yung may x squared mo na mauna, sunod si b, sunod si c, and then panghuli yung 0. Kapag pag nasunod natin yung order na yun, therefore, we can say that our equation is in standard form. Oh, nasundan? Okay. Next example. Question. Is this equation a quadratic equation? Okay. So, of course, my answer is yes. This is a quadratic equation. But not standard. Now, kung hindi yan standard, ang gagawin natin is to convert this quadratic equation into standard form. So, and madali lang gawin yon. Okay. Ang gagawin lang naman natin is to simplify this, okay, with distributive property to multiply 5x to those terms inside the parentheses. Okay, so let's start. 5x times x, that's 5x squared. 5x times negative 3, that's negative 15. X is equals to 0. Okay. Second thing is that we identify the A, B, and C's. Okay. Sabi kanina, doon sa standard equation natin, standard equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Okay. So, ganyan daw yun. Ngayon, ang gagawin natin, paano daw si A? Ano daw natin malalaman yung A natin? A is the constant na laging kasama ni x squared. A and then x squared. So, dahil ito yung x squared natin at ito yung constant niya. Therefore, ito yung ating A. At yung constant daw na kasama ni x, siya yung B. Therefore, ito yung x at ang constant niya ay negative 15. Therefore, yan ang B. Negative 15. And then the problem is we don't have a C. Paano gagawin dyan? Okay. Ganun pa rin. Isi-zero lang natin. Okay. Hindi dahil may 0 dun ha. Wala kasi siyang sumunod na ng number dyan. Hindi porket may 0 dun, kaya siya magiging 0. Talagang parte yan ng equation. Kaya siya naging 0 is that wala nang number na sumunod. When supposed to be, dapat meron. Kaya nga lang dahil wala na, pwede naman yon, isi-zero natin siya. Okay. So, this is now in standard form. And since we've identified A, B, and our C's, tapos naka-equate naman siya sa 0, therefore, itong equation na to ay naka-standard na. Standard form na to. Standard form. Okay. Next thing, for my last example, I'm going to have 2x minus 3 times x plus 1 is equals to negative 1. Okay, so question, is this a quadratic? Yes, quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. But is this written in standard form? Not standard. Okay, mga ka-encounter ka, maraming klase niyan. Mga quadratic kaya nga lang hindi standard, but you must have the skill in converting this one into the standard form, which is madali lang naman kasi naaral mo na yan, naaralan natin yan noong grade 8 tayo, no? So gagawin natin dyan, gawin natin siya standard form. Okay, simple. Binomial, multiplication of two binomials, FOIL. First, outer, inner, last. Okay. So, first nito daw, at saka first nito, pag multiply mo, 2 times x, 2x times x, that is 2x squared. Outer. Yung outer dito, tsaka yung outer doon, ito, tsaka to, outer na sa labas. Okay, 2x times 1, that will be plus 2x. And then, inner naman daw, inner. Yung nasa loob na terms, ano yung mga yun? Negative 3 tsaka x. Okay, so negative 3 times x is negative 3x. And then, yung last na term dito, last na term, negative 3 times 1, that's negative 3, is equals to, kakalimutan nyo na. Okay. Now, next thing, combine like terms, simplify, and then equate it to 0. So, 2x squared plus, okay, 2x minus 3x, that's negative x. Tapos, 3, lipat mo si 1. Yung negative 1, pag transpose mo yung sign niya, pag lumaktaw sa equal sign, transpose mo kasi yan eh. Pag lumaktaw sa equal sign, magiging plus yan. Equate mo siya sa 0. And then, ayusin natin. 2x squared minus x, negative 3 plus 1, that's negative 2, is equals to 0. Now, this is written in the standard form, and we are going to identify our ABCs, A, B, and C. Okay, A, laging kasama ni x squared, that's 2. Okay, yan yung 2. B, laging kasama ni x. Okay, parang wala kang nakikita, pero negative 1 yan. Okay, nalimutan mo na ng algebra, no? Okay, and then C, yung walang kasamang variable, negative 2. Okay, and now, etong mismong to ay standard equation. Okay, now question, bakit kinukuha yung ABC? Ano naman yun? Unang-una, yung ABC mo, yan yung palatandaan na naka-pattern ka mismo doon sa standard form na ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Kapag alam mo yung ABC, ipalit-palit mo lang siya dyan, alam mo na yung equation mo ay quadratic at nasa standard. Another thing is that sooner we will be using the quadratic formula. Nakakailangan mo dapat alam yung value ng A, B, and C kasi ipa-plug in mo pa sila. Okay. So, dyan nagtatapos yung lesson ko ngayon. Sana natulungan ko kayo dun sa lesson nyo kasi a lot of high school students hindi nila masyadong naiintindihan ng math, and I hope somehow nakakatulong ako para maging madali yung lesson nyo sa math. Okay? So that's all for today. See you later.